Welcome to the Guava Tales podcast episode number 3. Today, let's go on a wonderful story adventure. The Accidental Chapter, Rashi's Mother's Greatest Story. The Accidental Chapter is a kid's motivational story which helps us understand that we should not get discouraged if something goes wrong. Chapter 1, The Scent of Old Paper. Once upon a time, in the quaint, sun-dappled village of Palampur, lived a 4-year-old girl named Rashi. She spent her days attending the local preschool near her house. Rashi's mother, Anya, was a passionate children's author who filled their small home with the scent of old paper and the quiet rhythm of typing. Anya dedicated herself to writing beautiful books for children. Chapter 2, The Hurried Save. One afternoon, Anya was deeply engrossed in finishing her newest tale, The Moon Weaver. She decided to write the story in 2 main sections, diligently saving the first part before taking a break. When she returned, she worked hard on the thrilling conclusion. Rashi also had an older, approximately 6-year-old brother, Rohan. Rohan's greatest joy was playing computer games, and he was constantly badgered his mother to finish her work so he could use the screen. Anya, rushing to appease him and complete her final paragraphs, quickly typed the last few lines. In her haste and distraction, she clicked a fast save shortcut, mistakenly overwriting a large section of the second half with the corrupted file block. Confident that her entire manuscript was secure, she let Rohan jump onto the computer and went to make tea. Later, she prepared the final files and, in her anxiety and fatigue, failed to double check the content. She submitted the manuscript to a publisher, excited for the final product. Chapter 3, The Moment of Truth. The publishing process took 10 days. Then, 15 days after the submission, Anya received 20 hardbound copies of a brand new book. Filled with pride, she packed a box of books and rushed to Rashi's preschool to perform the first public reading and distribute the copies. Meanwhile, she also narrated the story at a local community event. The preschool event was a huge success. The children were gathered, their eyes wide with anticipation. Anya read the first 3 pages, her voice soaring with excitement and emotion. She reached the bottom of the 3rd page, a dramatic cliffhanger, and turned the page to continue. That's when she saw it. Instead of the dramatic resolution, the entire 4th page was a full color, pixelated screenshot of Rohan's video game, Galactic Runner, complete with health bars and high scores. The next few pages of the book were filled with more printing errors and corrupted graphics where her text should have been. Anya's heart dropped. The children, initially confused, began to giggle and whisper. She realized her hurried save had caused a monumental error, and the publisher had printed the faulty file. The entire second half of her story was missing. The live ending. Then Rashi piped up from the front row. Mama, what happens next? Did Moonweaver save the stars? Looking at her daughter's innocent, expectant face, Anya made a split-second decision. She closed the book gently, resting it on her lap. Children, she announced, her voice regaining its warmth. The printed book has a little mystery, but the real story is safe in my heart. She began to narrate the final adventure from memory, improvising slightly and weaving in suggestions from the children, turning the disaster into an interactive, imaginative journey. The children cheered for the spectacular live ending, and it became the most unforgettable reading the preschool had ever hosted. Chapter 5, A Reminder of Bravery. Anya immediately contacted the publisher and secured a rush reprint with the completely corrected manuscript. She personally distributed the new, perfect copies 2 weeks later, but she always kept one of the original flawed books, The Accidental Chapter, as a reminder that sometimes the most beautiful and successful stories are the ones we create when we are brave enough to embrace our mistakes. Thank you. For now, we'll meet to you next time. To read many more such interesting stories, visit our blog The Guava Tales and follow. Also subscribe this YouTube channel The Guava Tales and don't forget to press the bell icon.